Is living in Schenectady, New York for you? Stick around, as today we're going to take a look at the pros and cons of living in Schenectady, New York. Welcome to the Living in Albany, New York YouTube channel. I'm Bob Eberly, and why should you listen to me? Well, I've lived in the Capital District my entire life, so I got a couple of things to say about it. Let's talk about Schenectady. Schenectady is a city in Schenectady County, shocking, just west of Albany, New York. There's a population of about 66,000. Schenectady offers a kind of suburban feel. At one time, General Electric employed a huge number of people, but has since downsized quite a bit. They are still probably the #1 employer in Schenectady. As I said, they still employ people, just not to the level that they once did. Union College and Schenectady Community Colleges are also within the city limits, so it might give off a little college town vibe. If you want to learn everything there is to know about what it's like to eat, sleep, and play in the Capital District of Albany, New York, please hit that subscribe button down below. I always get that wrong. I think it's over there. And right next to it is the bell icon. You can click that and then go up and click all, and you'll get notified every time we upload a new video. While you're at it, give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, doesn't cost anything, and I certainly would appreciate it. And if you know someone else moving to the area here, feel free to share this video. Finally, if you got any questions, you can leave them down below in the comments section, or you can go to bobeberle.realtor. Eberle is spelled E-B-E-R-L-E, and there you'll get all of my links. You can message me on social media, do whatever you want. You can schedule an appointment on my calendar. All right, now we got all that out of the way. Let's get into the pros and cons. We're going to start with the pros. Affordable housing. Schenectady does offer a range of affordable housing options, including apartments, single-family homes, and townhouses. Now, I ran some numbers this morning off of my website, albanyhomes411.com, and there I found that as of this morning, the average price in the city of Schenectady is $212,749. There's 149 properties for sale, which is up 3.6%, and these homes are averaging 76 days on market, which is also up 5.1%. So more homes on the market, lasting longer on the market. That tells me that the seller's market is slowly coming to an end. Probably going to still be a while though. All right, cultural attractions. Schenectady is home to cultural attractions like Proctor's Theater, a historic venue that hosts Broadway shows, concerts, and other performances. The Schenectady Civic Players and Schenectady Symphony Orchestra also provide cultural enrichment. Rivers Casino is over on the Mohawk River and has all types of gaming and sports betting for you betting enthusiasts. As far as Proctor's goes, I saw David Copperfield there once. Wow, does that guy put on a show? If you've ever seen him, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen him, try to get out and see him some point. Educational opportunities. As I said, the city's home to Union College. That's a prestigious liberal arts institution known for its academic excellence. And they got a pretty good hockey team there. I believe they won the hockey, I don't know what it's called, but because I'm not into hockey, but I'm pretty sure I remember reading them winning the NCAA tournament as like winning March Madness, except on ice. Additionally, Schenectady County Community College, otherwise known as SCCC, offers various educational programs. That's a 2-year JUCO, just like Hudson Valley over in Troy. Start out at Schenectady College, you transfer to another school, as I told my stepson, go to Hudson Valley the first 2 years, then go somewhere else. That when you get that diploma at the other school, it's not going to say you started first 2 years in Hudson Valley. It's just going to say whatever school you graduated from. Schenectady's proximity to Albany. Schenectady's location is advantageous for those who need to commute to Albany for work or other activities. It's just a short drive home from the state capital. There's various ways you can get there. Route 5 and Interstate 890 are probably the most common, and 890 would hit you up with the New York Thruway, and that would bring you right to downtown Albany. Job opportunities. As I said, General Electric has a significant presence in Schenectady, offering job opportunities in engineering and the technology sectors. Schenectady is known as the Electric City because of General Electric. There are also job opportunities in healthcare, education, and manufacturing. Natural beauty. The city is located near the Mohawk River. I'll say it's near it, it's on it. And has several parks, such as Central Park and Vale Park, providing residents with opportunities for outdoor recreation and relaxation. If you ever saw the movie A Place Beyond the Pines, that was filmed in Schenectady. It was Ryan Gosling and Bradley Cooper were the two stars of it. Pretty good movie. Let's see. Proximity to nature. The city's close to the Adirondack Mountains and Saratoga Springs, making it a convenient base for outdoor enthusiasts who enjoy hiking, camping, exploring nature, getting out in the snow, because we do get snow here. If the city life isn't for you, Schenectady's got a couple of suburbs that are close by. They're Rotterdam, Scotia, Glenville, and Niskayuna, New York. I'm going to be doing videos on these communities in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. And hey, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. I can never get this right. It's over here. And hit that bell notification, click all. You get notified every time we upload a new video. If you learn anything new, please hit that subscribe or that plus thumbs up button. And if you think it's great, I hope you do. Feel free to share it with a friend. Leave your comments down below. I do read them all. I've been getting some more comments lately. Keep it coming. I mean, if you got ideas, things you'd like to see me shoot videos on, put it in the comment section or message me at bobeberly.realtor. Okay, let's look at the cons. I don't care where you're living. You could be living in paradise. I don't know what anybody's opinion of paradise would be, but I mean, the first thing I think of is maybe San Diego, where it never rains in Southern California and it's always 75 degrees. But there's cons there too. It doesn't matter where you're living. There's pros and there's cons. Okay, number one on the con list, property taxes. Schenectady's property taxes can be relatively high compared to other areas in the capital region, which may impact homeowners. They are a little on the high side there. Weather. I started talking about that earlier. The city experiences cold winters and heavy snowfall, which can make winter driving challenging and lead to higher heating costs. If I got a choice between paying higher heating costs or driving in the snow, I'll take the higher heating costs, but you got to learn how to drive in the snow if you're going to live here, because it's an art. I was out walking my dogs today, Sparky and Johnny Cash, and I noticed that the trees are already starting to turn colors and the leaves are even beginning to fall off. So it's coming. It is now fall here. Crime rates. While crime rates vary by neighborhood, some areas of Schenectady have higher crime rates than others. So it's crucial to research specific locations when choosing where to live. That's where a knowledgeable realtor comes in handy, because I don't want to steer you in any direction, but I'll certainly tell you where the bad guys are. I was once looking at a house to buy it, to flip it, because I do that too a little bit. Used to do it more back in the day. And I just knew I did not want to have anything to do with this house. And the guy comes chasing me out. I'm trying to be polite and just get out of there. And the guy says, wait. There hasn't been a shooting here in 3 weeks. I said, the fact that you had to use that as a close makes me want to get the heck out of here really fast and in a serpentine fashion, because it sounds like they're overdue. Didn't have anything to do with that house after that. Limited public transportation. There are buses in Schenectady, just as there are in downtown Albany. It's the same transportation company. It's CDTA, the Capital District Transportation Authority. You can get around the city no problem with buses, and as I've said before, there's Uber and Lyft as well. Although I hear Lyft is very hard to get, so just download the Uber app. I don't get paid by Uber to say that either. Economic disparities. Like many urban areas, Schenectady has its economic disparities, with some neighborhoods facing economic challenges and higher unemployment rates. Very true. Very true. I don't think anybody is adverse to that, any community. Traffic congestion. Traffic congestion can be an issue during the peak community hours, especially on the major roads like I-890, they call that the crosstown, and Route 5. They call it the crosstown because it basically takes you from Rotterdam to all the way out to Amsterdam. School quality. The quality of public schools in Schenectady can vary by district and school, so it's essential for parents to research and consider their options carefully when it comes to the education of their children. Now, here's the thing about schools. They are what your kids make out of them. And that was my phone beeping, somebody texting me about buying a house in Albany. I got that person off of YouTube. Showed her houses yesterday. I shot a video about Albany High School, which is on the website, it's not a website, it's on the channel. And I could do one about Schenectady High School too. I had a house listed for sale. It was right across the street from Schenectady High. And it sold, it eventually sold, but there's a rear end for every seat. But I remember this one couple showing up, and the woman gets out and she goes, "Excuse me, is that Schenectady High School?" I said, "Yes, it is." She goes, "Okay, thank you." And she got in her car and left. And, I was showing the house to somebody, and they said, "Geez, I don't know about living across the street." And Niskayuna High School is only a stone's throw from it. And I said, everybody thinks Niskayuna is a tremendous high school, and Schenectady is not such a great high school. But do you think the kids in Schenectady know the kids that go to Niskayuna? The answer to that is yes. I grew up in Troy. I went to Catholic Central my first 2 years and to Lansingburg High School my last 2 years. And there was 2 other high schools in Troy, Troy High School and LaSalle Institute. We knew kids in all those schools. The kids know each other. There's no getting around that. And then I said to him, "Do you think the kids in Schenectady are doing things that the kids in Niskayuna are not doing?" No, they're all doing the same things. They're kids. It is what the kids make out of the school. And, like with the Albany High School, and I'm sure Schenectady has similar programs, there's some pretty neat programs in these inner city schools that are not available to the suburban schools. Okay. There's my rant about school systems. Limited nightlife. You could say that about every community in the Capital District because we're not New York City. We're not Boston. We're not Montreal. And we're certainly not Buffalo. So there's going to be some limited nightlife. But as I said, with Proctor's, you get plays and musicians and my former wife wanted to see Barry Manilow because she liked him. So we saw Barry Manilow at Proctor's. I know. Don't go there. When you're married, you do what your wife wants you to do. Healthcare facilities. While there are healthcare facilities in Schenectady, Ellis Hospital is the biggest in the county. Residents seeking specialized medical care might need to travel to Albany, or if it's very, very serious, you may have to go down to New York City, because I have a friend who's dealing with something right now, and he has to go to New York City every once in a while. Flood risk. You don't really talk about this in Albany because Albany doesn't typically flood, even though it's on the Hudson River. Parts of Schenectady could flood, though, because it's on the Mohawk. And, but the vast majority of the city is not going to flood. This is only the areas right near the river that run that risk. Ultimately, the decision to live in Schenectady should take into account your specific priorities, your lifestyle preferences, and your job. That's probably number one. Job is number one. I would say school systems are number two. Quality of life. Those things are what you're going to make your decision based on. Conduct a thorough research and consider factors like housing costs, education, local job market. Determine if Schenectady is a right fit for you. As I said, my name is Bob. I'm a licensed New York State associate real estate broker in the Capital District, i.e. the Albany area, with eXp Realty. We are the #1 relocation team in the Capital District. If you're looking to move here, give us a call. Go to bobeberly.realtor, schedule a time on my calendar. And just like that person that just texted me, she did that. And we were out looking at houses yesterday. So when it comes to, however you want to get a hold of us, when it comes to moving to the Capital District or the Albany area or even Schenectady, New York, give us a call because we got your back. I'll talk to you soon.